This is what you need to know. Time broke. A growing fracture leading to the end of time. We went after a device that could fix it. Things turned ugly.
Remedy Entertainment has a history of making games that emphasize storytelling. Max Payne and Alan Wake are deliberately paced shooters that revolve around flawed characters in extraordinary situations. Now, 6 years since their latest release, we arrive at the much-anticipated Quantum Break. Is this long-awaited Microsoft exclusive worthy of their legacy?
You're Jack Joyce.
Where is he?
Where's my brother?
The story revolves around Jack Joyce, whose brother William just invented a time machine. Paul Serene, Jack's childhood friend, is the leader of Monarch Company and wants to use the machine to further his own agenda. We'll leave the rest for you to witness, but the journey is absorbing and mysterious, with a fitting payoff. You may find it hard to stop as you relentlessly peel back the layers of a narrative that's complex, yet still easy to digest. After each act, your role changes from Jack to Paul in scenes called Junction Points. At each of these critical moments, you have the choice of descending down 2 different paths, affecting the game and live-action show in small, nuanced ways. Some of these decisions can be hard to make, with repercussions that reverberate through the key players' lives. And by making these choices as Paul, rather than Jack, it makes you think about consequences on a much larger scale.
What is it? Why? Something's wrong.
In addition to Junction Points, there's the highly publicized live-action television show that consists of 4 20-minute episodes, which unlock between acts. You can either watch them in sequence with the game, or save them for later. The show focuses on the supporting cast rather than Jack and Paul, expanding the scope of Quantum Break's plot. The production quality is high, with great lighting, set design, and Jason Bourne-inspired fight choreography. However, the same can't be said for the writing, with a few notably poor characters and stilted performances.
What is that?
Coffee?
Yeah, I know, it's coffee. What the fuck is it doing on my desk, Brendan? Have you ever seen one of these? You know what it is?
Coaster.
Coaster. Yeah, do they have these in Idaho?
Iowa.
Whatever.
There are some standout moments, and lead character Liam Burke is a likable protagonist, but when it's finished, it feels unnecessary. While the show doesn't damage the game, the end result feels forced.
Hey, hold on. Easy.
He's got it!
Combat is the meat of the game, and it plays out in frantic, intimate clashes. There's a sense of urgency to each encounter as enemies attempt to flank and outmaneuver you with relentless pressure. On paper, Quantum Break is a cover-based shooter, but the ability to manipulate time encourages movement. It's refreshing knowing that hiding behind cover is one of the quickest ways to get killed. Constantly moving and using every power at Jack's disposal is not only encouraged, but crucial for success. Time dodge can be used offensively to zip between enemies, and also defensively to reposition Jack away from overwhelming odds. Time stop encases foes in a bubble of frozen time, leaving them vulnerable to massive damage as bullets stack and explode in a flurry of chaos. When you have all of your powers working in sync, the battlefield becomes a beautiful ballet of death and destruction. Powers can be used outside of combat for light puzzle solving, but these moments are rare. Time vision is the most important when exploring because it can lead to secret areas. Each ability is upgraded using chronon shards. These valuable skill points are hidden in each stage, and since they're the only way to level up, the drive to find them encourages exploration. Each upgrade adds to the number of times powers can be used before having to recharge, and also makes them more lethal. Memorable battles against other time manipulators push you to outthink them and make the most of your skill set, so you'll want to have every upgrade you can get. Visually, Quantum Break is stunning as characters look remarkably similar to their real-life counterparts. The environments range from wide-open docks to small college libraries, each with a distinct feel, supporting the mood of the story. The sound design is incredible, bringing dimension and impact to Jack's abilities at work. As time bends and shifts around Jack, the sounds of explosions and bullets distort and stretch with it. Adversaries' painful shrieks meld with the ever-shifting chaos, creating an unsettling cacophony that makes each battle an epic event.
Jack would never understand the necessity of what I'd done.
In between the ferocious gun battles, each stage houses numerous collectibles that add supporting context. Emails between characters reveal insight to their motivations, while intel items unlock Easter eggs in the live-action show. While these documents are optional, each one feels like a meaningful piece of the puzzle, at least individually. However, there are so many to collect that it can get tiresome to stop and read them all. Additionally, the small changes to the live-action show never feel substantial, but it's still neat to see the minor changes that stem from your actions. Quantum Break is an incredible game that will hook you for its 10-hour duration and stay with you long after that. The story is packed with mystery, suspense, and engaging characters caught in a high-stakes situation where every decision is significant. While adding the TV show may not have revolutionized storytelling, Quantum Break is a must-play game for those looking to sink their teeth into a meaningful adventure.